Mr. Chancellor, sir, and all the distinguished members of the congregation, allow me to congratulate Professor John Yakobo Okedi upon his newly launched publication titled, Yes, Mr. Chancellor, sir. And also congratulate all the members of this congregation, together with the KYAMBOGO University, for the support you gave him when he's compiling this publication, when he was compiling this publication. Thank you very much, including all of you, the graduates. This stage of launching this publication is very important, and I am very certain that all of us are going to be consumers of this publication, but most importantly and majorly, you, the graduates, will be the biggest consumers of this publication. And I want to thank Professor for his personal character. I have known Professor Okedi for some time now, and I want to thank God for bringing me here to represent His Excellency the President, and again coinciding with the launch of your book, Professor. And I will launch also the book on behalf of the President. There is no way I can begin saying I presided over the graduation as a representative of the President. Then again, I became myself when I was launching the book. So the book is also going to be launched on behalf of His Excellency the President, who is a great friend of Professor Okedi. And I am sure that you will like the book and you will read the book. Professor John Okedi has demonstrated to us that age is wisdom. He has just whispered to me that he's just only 86 years. Only. And one of the things that I know him for is always reminding whoever is around him that he's a young person. And therefore, he should not be discriminated against because he's young also. He's very young. Professor Okedi, thank you very much. That makes some of us have very fond memories about you. I have one of my sisters who is a nurse and occasionally attends to him. Whenever you visit her, she calls me every evening to tell me how you laughed with her because of telling everybody, the medical team, that you are still very young and able to serve. And indeed, you have demonstrated that even at that age, the person can serve and serve very diligently. When you are a member of a chairperson of the council, I recall that was a very turbulent time for KYAMBOGO University, and I was a minister. At that time, we resolved many issues together. But there is one particular issue that always reminds me that you are a corrupt-free professor. You had always called me on many issues, but I think that time I was out of the country and we were supposed to have a council sitting. But apparently in the course of the sitting, you called me and you told me that there is an issue of the problem of a letter which was sent to your university here talking about how land of university should be allocated to someone. And when I told you that if you go ahead with that letter in the council and endorse, I will deny you in broad daylight. Because I did not know anything about that letter. Professor, I want to thank you for what you did because you adjourned your council that day. And therefore, I've taken note of the remark about fencing KYAMBOGO University land because there are so many temptations around of people wanting to take advantage of the land of the university. Thank you for being corrupt-free. And many of us, and I would like to urge all the students there to walk that path. but also launching this book of someone who was born 86 years ago. And all those governments which have been in place, he did not publish the book, but he has published it now. It is a clear demonstration that this is only possible because of peace and security. This is only possible because of political stability. This is only possible because of economic stability. And it is only possible because of leadership which is accountable to its people and its institutions. And therefore, I know that this is a graduation, but the launch of this book has stimulated me to request you and persuade you to continue supporting NRM and indeed His Excellency President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, even in 2026 and beyond, so that we continue getting these publications for the consumption of the Basukulu and many of us who are interested in education and reading. When, Mr. Chancellor, you allow me to address KYAMBOGO University on another occasion, I will go into details on that subject. But for now, let me leave it at that. I would like to congratulate you once again, Professor Okedi, and I would like to take this opportunity to officially, on behalf of His Excellency General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, launch the book titled Yes, Mr. Chancellor, Sir, authored by Professor John Okedi. Thank you again for your kind attention.